This right here is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what, yo, imagine him getting a hospital just to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
How'd you meet your current husband?
Bill Higgins, I proposed to him. First week I met him, yeah.
Come again?
I wasn't going to mess around. There was a husband in between who I also proposed to. Too quickly, on a step. What's in your mind? He goes, what do you mean what's in my mind? Well, you going to marry me or not? I proposed to both husbands before I slept with them.
What?
We have a need for space. Men tend to feel a greater need for space, distance, because it's only in distance that we rebuild our testosterone. And men need to rebuild a lot more testosterone than women to be happy and healthy. So I'd spent the whole weekend with Bonnie. We were helping move her aunt up to where we lived in Northern California to help her because she was getting old. And we spent like 4 days packing up her place and doing the whole thing together. And when we got back up, exhausted and tired, I said to my wife, I'm going to go out with the guys tonight. And she went, oh, but we haven't had any time together. Now, I was able to translate that into, we haven't had any quality time together. But I knew I couldn't give her quality time. I needed to take time away from all that to be with my buddies. And if I said to her, I just need the time to be with my friend tonight. We're going to go to the movies. And tomorrow, I'm going to do something very special. I'm going to plan a dinner. We're going to go on a date, and I'll surprise you what it is. And she was not happy with that. She looked at me with great disapproval. And I had to stand my ground and also assure her everything was going to be okay. If I was one of these wimpy guys who don't understand that you have to take care of your own self as well as your partner, it's a balance. He would have looked at those disapproving eyes and said, okay, I'll stay home tonight. And I knew if I said I stay home tonight, there wouldn't be any quality intimacy because I needed to find myself again as a separate entity. And maybe some women are saying, well, what about her? She also needs to find herself as a separate entity. And usually it's the women who tend to have the wisdom of how much time we should spend together. And men have the wisdom of saying we should have some time apart.
Look, fellas, he's absolutely correct. Protect your peace of mind as a man. A lot of times, women are prone to drain a man energy. I'm just keeping it real. Have you ever noticed when it comes to your girl, you could never spend enough time with her? She always wants your time, right? But here's the thing. She will drain your energy and not allow you to grow, because in order for a man to grow, we have to give her some space. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how we are as men. But she will stifle your energy and your growth, and then when you fall off, she's gonna look at you like what happened to you? After you spend all the time with her, when your money gets shorter, she's gonna be looking at you like, why you ain't making no money? Like, what's going on? Even though you're spending all the time with her. The bottom line is this, fellas, don't let a woman stunt your growth. Do you go out, protect your happiness and protect your peace of mind. And time is money. Don't waste your time on a woman. Facts.
What's the smartest way to cheat on a man?
With a family member.
It's an evil world we live in.
Done that before?
No, but it's the smartest way. They won't tell them.
Have you ever cheated before?
No.
You have to think about that.
I haven't.
He's always been a sweet guy. It just took me a long time to believe it was real.
Cap.
To believe it was authentic. Because, you know, once you had game played on you enough, I think I was jaded, right? When we first started dating. I mean, he would say something to me about, you know, wanting to be in a committed relationship. And I would just give him the side eye like, yeah, right. You know, waiting for the other shoe to drop. So we both had to let go of baggage initially because, you know, honestly speaking, his baggage was he thought he had to put on for me, not knowing that for me, that was a complete turnoff. And I carried baggage from every previous relationship of guys who had cheated on me to those who had lied. And for us to get to a point where we could have a real relationship, I want to say it took about 2 years.
Yeah.
She belongs to the streets.
It took about 2 years of dating before we would take each other seriously.
Hey, yo, some women be so full of shit, bro. And that's why I tell y'all, man, pay attention to a woman's actions and not her words. Now, pretty much what she's saying in so many words, it took me a while to accept this simp who just kept sticking around, even though I am for the streets. She's telling you in so many words, bro. She for the streets. Like, you think like you could save her? And it's just sad because the way she described dude, she said, he always been a sweet guy. He always been that little puppy right there who will always be around. Even though I've been in the streets, I could always rely on him. So after I think I'm done with the streets, there he was after 2 years. Wow. Make it even worse, she said his baggage was the fact that he had to put on. He had to try to be somebody else to impress me. Fucking sucker. Man, look at him. Sucker for love, bro. Like, that's how your girl is describing you, and you think she respects you? She thought you was fake, bro. Sad, man. Sad. And just look at her baggage. Well, my baggage is I dealt with so many different men who cheat. Okay, think about this. Fellas, what type of women deal with men who cheat? She's telling you who she is. She's going after the players. Come on, man. Yo, it's like y'all gotta open your eyes out here, fellas, man. This is just sad right here, man. This is just sad, man. I just can't stand seeing some of these dudes just be a sucker for love, and your girl is telling you like she for the streets, but you can't even see it. Like, you so lost. Sad, man. Fellas, man, stay sharp out here, man. Stay focused. Pay attention to the signs, bro. Anytime like you hear a woman say, oh, I got so much baggage from previous relationships with dealing with men who cheat, she's a bird. Believe that. All right? Wow, son, this is crazy.
A lot of men date knowing that they still want to see other people. A lot of men date knowing that they're not financially secure. A lot of men date to, not to get over, but to cheat. Because a man, if he meets a woman, he wants to come up too, right? Because most men want independence because they want, I don't think most men want to be free. I think sometimes women are just so petty or aggravating because the majority of y'all can get on a person's nerves. So it drives them away, and women don't understand that because we're raised to understand women, but women are not raised to understand men. Like, some of y'all just talk too much and you just keep talking, or you have nothing to talk about, or you're confused about what you're upset about. And if a person is really paying attention to you, you drive him crazy.
Okay, so this guy DM'd me. He said, hey, bro. I said, what's good? He said, loyalty test? I said, yeah, I got you. Love your content, by the way. What's her at? He said, appreciate you, man. This should be funny. He sent me her page. I said, is now a good time to do it? He said, we're actually long distance right now. She lives overseas, so her time is a little ahead. She should still be on Insta, though. He also said that they were on bad terms, so he wanted to see if she would flirt. I told him I'd let him know if she responded. Okay, so she was a public page, and I'm not gonna lie, her IG was popping. Her feed was right, she looked good, and her body was bodying. I liked a couple pictures. I didn't even follow her, and then I slid in with a compliment. I said, your tats are so hard. I don't know if it was the time difference or she just doesn't check her DMs like that, but it low-key took her a minute to respond. When she did, though, she sent me a picture from my own feed and said, you are hard as fuck. Honestly, I knew right there I had her, but I had to keep the convo going. I said, appreciate it. Where are you from? She said, I'm Italian. You? I said, I'm black, and I live in America. I asked her if she had been. She said she hadn't been and that she knew I was black. I asked her if there were a lot of black people in Italy and if she liked it there. She said, yeah, of course. I told her I watched a season of Jersey Shore where they went over to Italy and it looked pretty cool. Then I asked her age. She said, I'm 25. You? I told her I was 22, but like a mature 22, so don't worry. I was lying. I'm not 22. I was lying. Fellas, never be afraid to add inches to your height or years to your age, okay? That's part of the game. I said, what's your ideal date? She said, a dinner and a blunt. I think, ha ha ha. What's yours? I love that question because I can just agree with whatever they say. I said probably the same exact thing, but we have to get dessert after dinner. I'm a fiend for sweets. She said, me too, babe. Ah ha ha. It was understood. Like, of course. Babe. I'm not your babe. You have a whole boyfriend. She also sent a bunch of emojis. I don't know if she was licking. I said, okay, bet, it's a date. At this point, it seemed like she was flirting to me, so I decided to show her boyfriend. I sent him the screenshots and said, she's definitely flirting. He said, bruh, I had a feeling she was gonna respond. And she actually lied. She's been to America. She's just saying that because she wants you to fly her out. She used that same shit on me. I said, damn, she really tried it. He said, let me know if she says anything else. I told him, got you. She really tried to get a flight out of me, y'all. She's not even for the street. She's for the earth.
Nah, this is crazy right here. So, dude got finesse. The boyfriend. Fellas, man, listen, man. Don't let these chicks finesse y'all like that, bro. These birds are everywhere. The worst thing a man could do is fly a chick out. This chick obviously, you know what I'm saying, be leeching off suckers to get them to bring her to the States. Wow, son. Fellas, man, be careful out here, man. It's crazy.